you amazing, beautiful people, and welcome back to another FULLMETAL Alchemist Brotherhood reaction video! Man, I cannot believe how far through this anime we are now. We're on episode 38. 38 episodes. I'm interested to see what happens north. What's going on north? They said that they needed to be some sort of big event in order for, like that's happened in the other cities, so I'm sort of waiting for that. Is that something Kimberly is going to do? I don't know. But I'm interested to see what happens there. How's it going to happen? Is Mustang going to roll up there? What are we going to see with Olivia? So many damn questions. I'm very curious. It feels like it's building up a lot now to something, and I don't know what yet. What's going on with the Elric stat? There's so much going on. So you know what? I'm going to stop talking. You're going to subscribe, and let's jump into my first time ever reaction to FULLMETAL Alchemist Brotherhood, episode 38. All this stuff with pride is crazy, by the way.
No matter where you are, I will be watching you from the shadows.
Hello?
Hello there, madam. This is your neighborhood florist.
What are you talking about, Colonel?
Sorry. I kinda got drunk and somehow bought a car full of flowers. You wanna do me a favor and take some off my hands? What's wrong? Did something happen?
No, sir. It's nothing.
Are you sure?
Yes, sir. Everything's fine.
I always think I need a code word. Anyone else think about this sometimes? Like if I'm on the phone and someone's with me, I need a code word that I can say to people and they'd immediately know, but no one would pick up on it. And I'm always, in my head, I'm like, I'm just a normal dude. I don't need a code word. But then I'm like, maybe I do need a code word. I don't know. What would be like? The thing is, you can't make it too normal, otherwise everyone's just going to think panic all the time. You're like, yeah, I'll see you Sunday. Sunday, that was his code word. Everyone! See what I mean? It needs to be complicated enough. You have to find the perfect code word that's not so unusual that if you use it in the phone, people are going to think you're weird, but it's not so common that you could end up using it all the time. See?
And sorry to let you down, but I don't even own a flower vase. Thanks for thinking of me, though. Have a good night. Okay, bye. It's amazing how uncanny his timing is.
Doggy cuddle. Mustang's not an idiot. One thing we know about Mustang. The guy may be rash, the guy may be a womanizer. The guy may be as smooth as butter, but he is not an idiot. And there is no way he doesn't know something is wrong there. So my guess is he got some questions.
We got a report on someone matching Scar's description. We believe he was headed here.
An abandoned mining town?
That's right. Baskul's pretty much a ghost town since the mines were closed. Plenty of buildings to hide in.
This could be tricky.
We'll need to split into search parties. All squads are to contact us here immediately if you spot Scar. Yes, sir!
We've got orders to keep the two of you company.
Yeah.
You think they're Kimberly's men?
No doubt about it.
That's a good point. They need to try and escape now. That was their plan, right?
Now let's see.
But where's Winry?
What's it gonna take to ditch these guys?
Ah! There was someone right over there! There was?
He went this way!
Hey, hold on!
Wait for us!
What the?
Where are they? They turned down this hall. Damn it, they're trying to lose us.
What about Winry?
And that's that! I'm pretty sure we lost him. But you know what? This place is too damn big!
I mean, it's a fucking city, a mining town. Look at the size of this place. It looks like Central.
It's gonna take weeks to search every one of these buildings.
It would make things a hell of a lot easier if Scar and that girl just came to us.
It can't be!
No way.
I can't believe it!
She did come to us.
What in the world are you doing here, Alphonse? May! I didn't think we'd ever find you! You came this whole way just so you could find me? Yeah, I really needed to see you. My sweet Alphonse! I need you to tell me all you can about alchemy. Can you... He followed me for hundreds of miles! He said he
That's not the only one.
Huh?
I need to see you too, little girl. Tell us everything you know. You're not leaving until we've got what we want.
Oh no, both brothers have fallen desperately in love with me. I'm sorry, Edward, but you're just not my type.
Don't play games with us.
Let me out, Al. Oh, sorry.
Oh, Winry's inside out. A few of you have brought this up. It does seem like scary. Like, in my mind, you know the paint that Owl's got, like the symbol? It's got to be like some strong paint. Because, like, for example, if I touch this wall, the paint's still on the wall. You see what I'm saying? The wall up here? So my guess is that's what the paint's like inside of Owl. That it's not just like you can't just run through it with a finger. Because otherwise you just got people chilling inside of him. Or if, like, Winry sneezes and just gets a bit of sneeze on the paint, like, oh, choo! Oh, shit! Owl just falls into, like, dust.
I kept bumping my head.
Excuse me! Who is this woman now? Huh? How could you do this to me? Have I not enough for you, Alphonse? It's not like that. She's just a friend. Wait, why am I explaining this like I was cheating on her or something?
Hey, May, you shouldn't go running off like that. Oh! The Elric brothers are here!
Huh?
Who's that?
Right, my face. I'm Dr. Marco.
What? Dr. Marco?
But you look... What happened?
Why don't you tell me what you're doing here first?
The Elric brothers are here!
Huh?
And who are you?
Don't act like you don't know me. How could you have forgotten Yoki, the great proprietor of Usewell?
How did they forget Yoki? Yoki's literally the main character. The whole show is Yoki. The show is literally called FULLMETAL Alchemist Yoki. How did they forget?
Rather easily. Are you sure we've actually met?
How cruel! And after you destroyed my life.
Huh?
I'm getting Avengers flashbacks. I don't even know who you are.
The glorious mining town of Usewell. I brought prosperity to the town as both governor and foreman of the coal mine. The people loved me, for I was more devoted to their happiness than anything. But alas, we were cursed by the arrival of the greatest criminal of all time, the state alchemist, Edward Elric. Little did I know, it was an ingenious deception. These heartless creatures of avarice schemed to overthrow me.
That's obviously one of the homunculi, right? There's no way Ed... Also, what the fuck is going on with this storytelling? Ed obviously didn't... Ed wouldn't do that. So I'm guessing that's one of the homunculi. But if that's the case, why did they want that? They needed something to happen in the north. They've acquired this mining town. Why?
And thus, the mine was stolen from me. Even worse, I was banished by the ungrateful townspeople. The military even fell for their wretched lies. I set out to renew my life in every trade imaginable. But I failed at each one.
Yeah, man.
I then tried to invest my savings. only to yet again be swindled. Left with no other options, I called upon a wealthy family to request a charitable loan.
Yoki doesn't realize he's just walked into the wrong fucking room. This is the Armstrong house, isn't it? I'm just saying, I would take my chances with the other two Armstrong sisters than with fucking Olivia. Yeah, he's dead. Wait, that was not Olivia. It said Catherine. The subtitles kind of give away something sometimes. Is that the other Armstrong sister? How many sisters are there?
None of it would have happened if it weren't for the Elric brothers. And that's when I swore to myself, nothing would stop me from taking my revenge upon the ones who had done this to me. And it will be a vengeance far worse than death.
It's not right! I'll never let a thieving hussy like you take it from me!
Did you, just call me a hussy?
I already told you, she's just a childhood friend.
You should think about something else, like alchemy.
You better listen to me, damn it!
Yeah, how sad. Life is hard, trust me. I know just how you
Are
feel.
you patronizing me?
Wait, did maybe it was Ed and Ed just came to free those people? That could have literally have been it. Ed just came to free those people, fuck this guy over because he was being some tyrant dictator twat, and it was actually Ed.
So you're telling me that you lost the girl? You're not the most competent soldier, are you?
I'm sorry, sir. I'll lead a search team. I need 2 men from Charlie Squad.
Yes, sir.
Don't forget, Major.
I know Scar is our main objective. You'll be the first to know if we locate him.
Gimli kind of looks like a skinny penguin.
Nothing here either. Nothing edible, that is.
From the Batman universe.
You must be Scar.
We'll need you to come with us. Mr. Kimberly is waiting for you.
I'm impressed with your tracking skills. But do you honestly think that the 2 of you are gonna be enough to take me against my will?
We'll see, but we do have a slight advantage.
Let's just see how this plays out.
Chimeras, huh? Let's go.
Can chimeras do that? I didn't know that. They can fucking transform from like human ass form to fucking whatever the fuck that is.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Good old Yoki.
Full Metal Alchemist.
Jurso and Zampano.
I've learned a lot since we met. Like what it takes to create a philosopher's stone.
Why is Scar not with them?
I know there's something wrong with this country, and there's something rotten with its alchemy.
He must be close by,
We
right?
decided to look into the possibilities of Xingyi's alchemy, and we figured that she could help.
You're on the right path. But you aren't the first person to put all of these pieces together. This book is a collection of his research and theories. It's written in code, but we believe this book contains all of the answers that we need.
If we can decipher what's in there, then Al and I can...
Perhaps. I believe so. But they'll be impossible to translate without the assistance of Scar.
What do we need him for?
What do you think that was?
Another thing we always seem to forget as well is Ed and Al are geniuses, and they love researching and they love studying. It's something that was, you know, hit home hard in the first few episodes. Not something that they've done in a while, but we know that if they were given that book, they could probably do a very good job at learning the text, right?
That's the building Scar was in. You think it's the military?
Look, all of you just need to stay put and hide out in here. Al and I will find out what's going on.
So Scar's here.
He's fast for his size.
Tired yet? You see, we know you've got to touch us to use your alchemy. So we'll just keep a nice, comfortable distance while we attack you.
We studied your file carefully enough to know that you destroy the ground when things start to look bad. We're gonna beat you to a pulp before turning you over.
Well, look at this. I guess we got here just in the nick of time, huh?
Didn't they just run off somewhere?
His voice! Brother, I think these are Kimberly's goons. The ones he brought from Central.
They are? Yeah, I think you're right.
We've already got this under control. You just sit tight while we take care of Scar.
Talking monsters!
What's wrong with the two of you? We're all on the same side!
I've never teamed up with any freaky-looking monsters!
Help us! They're pretending to be our friends so they can eat us!
The chubby one has an enormous mouth! He could eat you in a single bite!
You obnoxious brats! Settle down!
They're being really smart with their approach to this. Obviously, there's not much they can do. If they interfere too heavily, they're gonna get the fucking hammer of Thor coming down and smashing on top of their heads, right? So if they're going to interfere, they need to do it as intelligently as they can. Now, this isn't saying the others may get suspicious, but at least the evidence isn't so heavily against them. So that's why they're acting like this, right?
This kid is even faster than Scar!
Brother?
What are you laughing at?
It's so light! It's incredible! Amazing! It's like they're not even there! This cold weather auto mail is magnificent!
You're gonna regret messing with me, kid!
So my punches are lighter too?
Let's see how fast you move covered in my spit!
Your special power is saliva? Well, if that's the case... let's break it down and revert it to water!
It's freezing!
And now...
What do you think you're doing, brother?
My skin is feeling!
I think from now on I'm gonna call that one the wet tongue on a freezing flagpole attack!
For the last time, quit attacking us! We're supposed to be on the same damn side!
You shut your snout, pig! I've never seen you before in my whole life! And you must be the enemy if I don't know you! I bet you can't even prove to me that you're on our side!
Fine, I'll transform back to prove it to you!
Thanks for the opportunity, sucker!
Zampano!
It's kinda stupid to drop your defense during combat.
Damn it, let me go!
All right, big guy. Why don't you take a little nap?
Did he just kill him?
He just had to go and free himself. Do you really think you're gonna get away?
Give up, Scar. It's time to pay for what you've done.
I will kill you if you try to stop me. He's a heedless fool to charge me without thinking. You offer your arm to me, then I'll take it!
I hate to tell you, but my arm isn't steel anymore! Make this difficult!
Don't hurt them!
What are you doing here, you idiot?
That's close enough.
You brought her here, Major? What are these creatures?
I guess they're the result of some ungodly experiment by our superiors. Tie them both to that column.
Right away, sir.
My guess was that the 2 men he decided to take, I need 2 men from Charlie's squad, was on purpose. A lot of the men are going to be working for Kimberly. He's not. So my presumption was that the 2 men he picked were smartly picked to be ones that were loyal to him. I may be wrong. We may see that later on, but that was my guess at the time.
And as for you, Scar, I regret having to treat one of my own people so harshly, but I can't just let you walk away, not after what you've done.
Your own people, huh?
You 2 can leave. We've got it from here.
Winry!
Stop, Winry! Stay back!
Let me go. It's all right.
It couldn't be any less all right!
Miss, you need to stay back.
Just let me. Please understand. You have to let me talk to him. I need to, Ed. Why? Why did you kill my mother and father?
There's nothing I can say that won't sound like an excuse. And nothing can change the fact that I am responsible for their deaths.
What happened?
That's what Major Miles was!
This isn't good. Looks like we've gone over the 24-hour time frame. And you know our Ice Queen. Patience and compassion aren't really her strong suits.
We did the best we could. We didn't know we'd have to grope our way around back in the dark.
Maybe if these guys hadn't made us douse the lights so their monster wouldn't see us, we'd have made it.
So they said if they weren't back within 24 hours to seal over the hole. They've gone over the 24-hour marker. They've just arrived back. Is the hole sealed?
Welcome back, sir.
No.
They made it back! Take these men to sickbay.
I'm sorry.
There's no reason to be.
I thought you were ordered to seal up this hole after 24 hours.
Yes, sir. But as you can see, it hasn't been 24 hours yet.
Oh!
It's a nice watch, isn't it? General Armstrong gave it to me whenever you guys left.
Turns out she's a bit more compassionate than she gets credit for. I'm really starting... It's really hard not to get too attached to so many characters at this stage in the anime. Which I think is just going to suck later on if they start killing people off.
General!
Did you find the advance party?
There are only 2 survivors.
Is that so?
May I ask what you're doing?
I'm looking at the mountains. I like the winters up here. Everything's black and white. I appreciate the pure simplicity of it.
That's not true, sir. You can see blue if you look up. There's nothing that's entirely black and white. And thanks for showing your soldiers a little mercy. It means a lot, sir.
That's nice. But I don't know what you're talking about.
Now the question is, are these cars coming up from Central, or are they coming back from the mining town?
It appears we have guests.
Central, I guess, then. Who? Who from Central?
Long time no see, General Armstrong. Sorry to drop in like this, but it's somewhat urgent. Central Command has a few questions that they would very much like to have answered.
Well...
Fall back! Everyone back!
I wonder if we're going to see anything from these other nations. We know there's other nations. They're literally defending the north border with a nation that they are contestant with. Are we going to see any of these other nations?
Damn it!
What's going on in there, Full Metal?
You bastard! This is all your fault, Kimberly! You were supposed to be watching win rate!
Mr. Kimberly, look up there on the roof!
Smart, 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 smart. Smart, very smart. I see what they did there. I see what they did there. Is there an after credits? I don't think so. No, there isn't. So, they've clearly come up with some sort of plan. But if that's the case, then that does mean those other two men are working with them now, right? The other guy, I can't remember his name. The otherish Varlan dude. So, that is a room full of allies, potentially. You've got the girl from Xing. You've got the main character of the entire story, Yoki. You've got Winry. Am I forgetting anybody? You got Scar. Isn't there another person? Dr. Marco, that's what I was forgetting. You got the other guy from Ishval, and then the Elric brothers and the two soldiers, right? So, not a bad little force. If they can all come together and work together. I'm trying to like work out what I think's happened. So, Winry wanted to talk to Scar. I doubt Scar's then going to attack Winry. I don't think the arm gripping has anything to do with that. I think Scar probably feels an awful lot of guilt for what happens, but I feel like Scar's just not one of these people who's going to constantly apologize every single day of his life for it. He knows it happens, he's feel guilty that it happened, and that's it. That's just Scar's character. So, if Winry were in that moment were to ask for help, and they need Scar to translate these documents, and these documents being incredibly important, then is it possible that Scar agreed? And if so, what about the Ishvalan soldier that's with them as well, the one who's under Olivia? What would he say? What does he want? What's he been ordered to do? Because obviously he's going to be leaning towards working for Olivia, not Kimberly. So is he going to be part of this as well? What's the plan going forward? That's what I'm finding really interesting here. And the Shingi's girl, what's her name? May? I feel like there's more to her. We haven't really seen much of her character. We haven't seen anything of Ling in a while. I can imagine we're not going to see anything of him for a while. There's a lot to like go on. There's so many moving parts and working points. I could just sit here and ramble on at where we are for ages. There's so much. It's like there's so much going on. There's so many moving parts. I feel like the end game and the main plan and plot we know at this point. The main goal isn't something that we don't know, but it's just all the weaves that are in between we don't know. Like how they get to that point, sacrifices, etc. Those things we don't know. My guess is they're going to need as many sacrifices as points that make up a alchemy circle, right? Alchemist circle. I don't know. And obviously they need to learn Xinghe's alchemy because by learning that, they would then be able to fight Father next time they meet him. And even so, can they even win? So many damn questions. So many. Anyway, I hope you guys still enjoying these reactions, and if you are, press that like button, subscribe. All Unblood reactions on Patreon. Links to everything in the description. Have yourself an awesome day. As always, my friends, we'll see you in the next video.